In this week's Parsha, we complete the book of Shemot, Exodus, when the Mishkan, the tabernacle, is built and erected. And the Torah tells us that Hashem chose a young man to be the one who would oversee the entire project. He was somebody with incredible skill. He was a weaver, he was a carpenter, he knew how to work with metal, with gold, with silver, with copper. He knew how to work with precious stones and to engrave it and to cut it to size. He was really a jack of all trades. And this man's name was Bezalel ben Uri ben Hur Lamate Yehuda. Bezalel, the son of Uri, the son of Hur, from the tribe of Judah. And he had an associate with him, Aholiah ben Achisamach, from the tribe of Dan. Who was this Bezalel? And where did he get all of these skills from? Our sages tell us something quite incredible. That when Bezalel began the building, the fashioning of the Mishkan, the tabernacle, he was 13 years old. He had just become a bar mitzvah. He was a young man. Where did such a young man get all of these skills from? Was there a school somewhere in Egypt that would teach you all of these skills? Quite ironically, in Jerusalem today, there is actually a school of the arts, which is called Bezalel, named after this Bezalel. But in Egypt, there was nothing like that. Jewish people were involved in manual labor, difficult manual labor. But these type of skills were not available, and certainly not to a person of his age. A carpenter, a weaver, an embroider, a jeweler. Where did he know how to do all of this? And moreover, the Torah tells us that him and his associate had the ability to teach others how to do it, because this was a whole communal project. Where did it come from? And our sages tell us something quite incredible. It came from the fact that Bezalel wanted to do it. He was obviously a talented person. He had many abilities. But these didn't come naturally through osmosis. But Bezalel had a burning desire to want to do it. And there's a famous Jewish saying, Ein davar omed bifnei haratzon. There is nothing that stands in the way of a person's desire and want. If you want to do something, and it can be something evil, or it could be something good, nothing is going to stand in your way, but you have to want to do it. That's what's so important. So many times people say to me, I can't do this, Rabbi. I can't do that, Rabbi. What they really mean is, I don't want to do it. Because if they wanted to do it, they would find a way. Judaism can be difficult. It requires of us a great deal of time, effort, resources, sacrifice. It does. It is difficult. And people fall by the wayside. But the difference is, do you want to do it? When you take on a project, whether it's to come to shul every morning, whether it's a learning program like the Daf Hayomi, the daily page of the Talmud, whatever it is, and you think about it, it's an enormous amount of work and time and energy. The most important thing is you have to say, I want to do this. I have a ratzon, I have a desire to do this. As soon as you make that decision, as soon as you have that attitude, it becomes considerably easier. This is what we learned from the young bar mitzvah boy, Bezalel. He wanted to do it, and Hashem gave him the wherewithal. I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom.